Everyone wants a reliable SUV. Nobody wants to pay $60,000 for one. Good news, you don't have to. These 9 SUVs cost way less than you'd expect, and they just refuse to break down. Number 1 might actually surprise you. Let's get into it. Starting us off at number 9 is the Hyundai Tucson. Now I know what you're thinking. Hyundai? Reliable? Hear me out. Hyundai in 2010 and Hyundai today are two completely different animals. The current Tucson comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. That's not marketing fluff. That's Hyundai putting their money where their mouth is. Here's the kicker. J.D. Power gave the Tucson an 85 out of 100 for quality. Owners report 200,000 miles with nothing but basic maintenance, oil changes, brakes, and tires. That's it. You can find a well-equipped Tucson for under $30,000 new. Used ones from 2022 or 2023 are going for around $22,000. For an SUV with that much warranty left, that's a steal. At number 8, we have the Kia Sportage, and yes, it shares a platform with the Tucson. That's actually a good thing. Same 10-year warranty, same reliable bones underneath. But the Sportage gives you a bit more room inside, and honestly, better styling. That's subjective, but come on, look at it. The 2.5-liter 4-cylinder in this thing is bulletproof. No turbos to worry about on the base model. No fancy tech that breaks after 60,000 miles. Just a simple, well-built SUV that does exactly what you need it to do. RepairPal gives it a 4 out of 5 for reliability. Average annual repair cost? Around $462. Compare that to a BMW X3 at over $1,000 a year, and suddenly the Sportage looks even better. Number 7 is the Mazda CX-5. This one flies under the radar, and I genuinely don't understand why. The CX-5 feels like a $50,000 SUV. The interior quality is ridiculous for the price. But here is what matters for this list. RepairPal gives it a 4.5 out of 5 for reliability. That is one of the highest scores in the entire compact SUV segment. What most people do not realize is that Mazda does not use a continuously variable transmission. They use a traditional 6-speed automatic. Fewer things to go wrong. Smoother shifts. And it actually makes the CX-5 fun to drive. Owners regularly hit 200,000 miles without major repairs. You can grab a used 2020 or 2021 model for around $22,000. For something that drives this nice and lasts this long, that is the definition of value. Coming in at number 6 is the Subaru Forester. Consumer Reports gave it 98 out of 100 for reliability. That's not a typo. The Forester comes with all-wheel drive standard, not as an upgrade, not as a package. Standard. In the snowbelt states, that alone makes it worth considering. Now let me address the elephant in the room. Subaru continuously variable transmissions had issues a decade ago, but here is the truth. They fixed it. Change the continuously variable transmission fluid every 30,000 miles, and you will avoid the horror stories completely. The 2.5-liter Boxer engine in this vehicle is proven. It has been around forever. Mechanics know it inside and out. Parts are cheap, and maintenance is simple. A 2021 Forester with 40,000 miles will run you about $24,000. For a vehicle that will easily do another 160,000 miles, do the math. Number 5 is the Honda CR-V, and honestly, I could have put this higher. I am saving the real surprises for the top of the list. The Honda CR-V has been one of the best-selling sport utility vehicles in America for over a decade. There is a reason for that. These vehicles just do not quit. Here is what blows my mind. There are second-generation CR-V models from the early 2000s still on the road with over 400,000 miles. Some are pushing 500,000 miles. The newer models are even better built. Consumer Reports gives it a reliability score of 85. IIHS gave it Top Safety Pick Plus. Insurance companies like it because it does not get stolen as often as competitors. That means lower premiums for you. The 1.5-liter turbo in newer models had some oil dilution issues early on. Honda fixed the problem with a software update. Problem solved. If you are buying used, look for 2019 or newer, and you are good. Quick pause here. If you are finding this useful, do me a favor and hit the like button. It really helps the channel, and it tells me you want more videos like this. Alright, back to it. The next 4 are where it gets really interesting. At number 4, we have the Toyota Corolla Cross. This one is newer to the market, but do not let that scare you. The Corolla Cross uses the same powertrain that has been in the regular Corolla for years. The 2-liter engine and continuously variable transmission combo has millions of miles of real-world testing behind it. Toyota did not reinvent anything here. They just put proven technology into a small SUV body. Here is why I like it even more. It starts at around $23,000 new. That is thousands less than a RAV4. You get Toyota reliability at Corolla prices. That is kind of the whole point. The hybrid version returns over 40 miles per gallon combined. If gas prices spike again, you are covered. And Toyotas hold their value like crazy, so you will not get destroyed on resale either. Number 3 is the Honda HR-V, and this might be the best value on the entire list. The HR-V costs around $300 a year to maintain. According to RepairPal, $300 a year. Some people spend more than that on coffee. The 2.0-liter engine in the newer models is naturally aspirated. No turbo, no direct injection headaches, just a simple, efficient engine that sips fuel and does not complain. Consumer Reports gives it a perfect 5 out of 5 for predicted reliability. Perfect score. Owners report from 150,000 to 200,000 miles with almost nothing going wrong. Sure, it is smaller than a CR-V, but if you do not need the extra space, why pay for it? A loaded HR-V costs less than a base model CR-V. Think about that. Number 2 is the Subaru Crosstrek. Think of it as the Forester's smaller, slightly cooler sibling. It has the same bulletproof boxer engine, the same standard all-wheel drive, and a 98 out of 100 reliability score from Consumer Reports, all in a smaller, more efficient package. The Crosstrek has 8.7 inches of ground clearance. That is more than some trucks. If you have dirt roads, light trails, or just terrible potholes in your city, this thing handles them without flinching. Here is the truth. The base engine is a little underpowered, but it still gets you where you need to go, and it will still be getting you there at 250,000 miles when other SUVs are in the junkyard. This is long-lasting. A 2022 Crosstrek with 35,000 miles sells for $25,000. Factor in the all-wheel drive, the reliability, and the resale value, and you are not losing money here. And at number 1, no surprise here, it's the Toyota RAV4. There's a reason this thing outsells everything. The RAV4 just dethroned the Ford F-150 as the best-selling vehicle in America. Not best-selling SUV, best-selling vehicle. Period. That does not happen by accident. Consumer Reports gives it an 86 for reliability. RepairPal gives it a 4 out of 5. average annual maintenance cost is around $429. These things regularly hit 300,000 miles. Some go way beyond that. The hybrid version is even more reliable because it uses a traditional CVT that has been refined over 25 years of Prius production. Toyota hybrid tech is basically bulletproof at this point. Yes, you will pay a premium. A new RAV4 starts around $30,000 and a hybrid is closer to $33,000. But you will make that back in fuel savings and resale value. A 3-year-old RAV4 holds over 70% of its original value. Try finding another SUV that does that. The bottom line, if you want cheap, reliable, and boring in the best possible way, this is the one. Now before you go, let me save you from 2 traps. First, the Jeep Compass. It looks affordable, but it costs around $27,000 new. Consumer Reports gave it a predicted reliability score of just 35 out of 100. Owners report electrical issues, transmission problems, and build quality that feels like it came from a different decade. The cheap price tag turns expensive real fast. Second, the Mitsubishi Outlander Sport. It is one of the cheapest SUVs you can buy, and it shows. The interior feels dated, the engine is weak, and Mitsubishi resale values are brutal. You will lose half your money in 3 years. That is not cheap. That is expensive in disguise. Stick with the 9 I mentioned. Your wallet will thank you. So there you have it. 9 SUVs that prove you do not have to spend a fortune to get something that lasts. The secret is not buying the most expensive option. It is buying the one that will not nickel and dime you for the next decade. Which one are you considering? Or did I miss one that deserves to be on this list? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more videos that help you buy smarter and spend less, subscribe. I put these out regularly. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.